What's the most pathetic attempt at impressing someone you've ever seen? This guy at my gym rented a Lamborghini for the day just to pick up a girl he'd been trying to ask out, then spent 20 minutes in the parking lot pretending he couldn't figure out how to start it because he'd never actually driven one before. This happened about 2 years ago at the LA Fitness near my apartment. There was this regular named Kevin who'd been coming to the gym for months, always trying to chat up this personal trainer named Jessica. Kevin was a nice enough guy, but he was clearly way out of his league and didn't know how to talk to women. Jessica was professional and polite with Kevin, but it was obvious she wasn't interested. She'd give short answers to his questions, keep her headphones in when he approached, and generally try to redirect conversations back to fitness topics. Kevin apparently decided that his problem was that he wasn't impressive enough, so he came up with this elaborate plan to show Jessica how successful he was. He'd been bragging to other gym members about his new car and how he was going to surprise Jessica with it. The day of Kevin's big move, he showed up at the gym driving this bright yellow Lamborghini that was clearly a rental. It still had the temporary plates and that new car smell that screams, "I don't actually own this." Kevin parked right in front of the gym windows where everyone could see it. Kevin worked out for about an hour, constantly glancing toward Jessica and the windows to make sure she noticed his car. He kept dropping hints about his ride and asking if anyone wanted to see his new Lamborghini. Jessica seemed confused but didn't really respond to his obvious hints. When Jessica's shift ended, Kevin made his move. He casually mentioned that he could give her a ride home if she wanted, gesturing toward the Lamborghini. Jessica politely declined, but Kevin insisted she should at least check out the car since it was brand new. Jessica walked outside with Kevin, probably just to be polite, while half the gym watched through the window. Kevin strutted over to the driver's side like he owned the world, talking about the car's features like he was some kind of expert. That's when Kevin's plan fell apart. He got in the driver's seat and couldn't figure out how to start the car. He was pressing buttons, turning keys, and clearly had no idea how the ignition system worked on a high-end sports car. For 20 minutes, Kevin sat in that Lamborghini trying different combinations of buttons, while Jessica stood there looking increasingly uncomfortable. Other gym members started gathering at the windows to watch this disaster unfold. Kevin was sweating, the car wasn't starting, and he was making increasingly desperate excuses about how the car was acting weird and maybe had some kind of technical problem. Jessica offered to call someone for help, but Kevin kept insisting he could figure it out. Finally, a guy from the gym walked over and showed Kevin that he needed to press the brake pedal while pushing the start button, basic information that any actual Lamborghini owner would know. The car started immediately, and Kevin's face turned bright red. Jessica thanked Kevin for the car demonstration, said she had to get going and walk to her own car. Kevin sat in the idling Lamborghini for another 10 minutes, probably trying to figure out how to save face. The next day, Kevin showed up at the gym in his regular Honda Civic, and the Lamborghini was never seen again. Jessica continued being polite but distant, and Kevin eventually stopped trying to impress her with stories about his wealth and success. The whole incident became legendary at our gym. Whenever someone tried too hard to impress people, we'd joke about whether they were going to pull a Kevin and rent a sports car they couldn't drive.